As a profession, I honestly never thought about it growing up, but I always loved playing with plants and being out in nature. And I never thought about it as a profession until I started working at a flower shop. And that's when I realized I really liked working with plants, especially flowers and design. I chose to do the double major, horticulture and psychology, because I wanted to do horticultural therapy. And when looking at the horticultural therapy website, I noticed that I need psychology classes, and they prefer if you have a psychology background. And so I just thought it would be a really good mesh for that career. So the Ambler campus is basically a living classroom. I really enjoy that because there's so many different gardens and types of plants on campus. Like, you have the disturbed landscapes and the woodlands to the formal gardens, the sustainable wetland garden, and you kind of do learn about the different climates, especially the microclimates that they create for these plants. And you generally do learn about the field, being hands-on, especially in the classroom. I'm most proud of the fact that I was able to do study abroad and also being able to volunteer with the Philadelphia Flower Show. That has been one of my favorite experiences so far. So I was drawn to study abroad because I've always been interested in learning different languages, learning about different cultures. And before I went to Temple, Japan, I never left the country before. And I really wanted to just challenge myself and completely throw myself out there and learn something new. And so I thought Japan was the perfect place for that. And I'm so happy I got that experience because it was genuinely life-changing, and it just taught me that I can do things by myself. It taught me to be independent, that really making new connections with people is one of the best things you can do in life. I went to Temple, Rome in the summer of 2025, and I did a psychology internship with the Joel Nofima Refugee Center, where I was a psychology intern, and I basically helped with the refugees and immigrants. I even started a kind of therapeutic horticulture, like food crops, container gardening in their courtyard, and that was one of the best experiences there, was being able to get the refugees to do some horticultural therapy and even plant some food crops that they could use in the kitchen. So I am really excited to graduate and get my degree. I plan on working in horticulture for a bit just to learn more about the field, get more expertise, and get more hands-on experience and basically perfect my skills before I get my master's in occupational therapy to become a horticultural therapist. My advice is just to put yourself out there, do the volunteering groups at the Arboretum or the greenhouse. Even working on campus is really nice. Yeah, making all these new connections that you can at Temple Ambler and doing as much as you can, really.